Hello there YouTube, this is Master Tech Hawk, and I'm going to describe how to remove the EGR without pulling the intake manifold. Sorry, the volume's kind of crappy, and I'm doing this from my phone, but I figured I'd give a little advice so you don't have to fight trying to pull this intake or that fuel bowl or the oil cooler or anything like that. So I'm already doing a fan clutch in this, so it did free up a little bit extra space to do some work, but let's get started. So what I did was I loosened the bolts and left about a half a thread left on every single bolt on both sides of the intake manifold, so we didn't have to pull the harness up a whole lot or anything like that. We could leave the oil lines intact and all the AC lines intact. So let's come around here. Got the turbo out. I'll leave a link in the description with a guy that has a video that already tells you how to pull that turbo pretty easily. As you can tell, I got a pry bar on both sides on the passenger side of the intake, holding the intake manifold up. I've popped the EGR loose. As you can see, it's definitely leaking some coolant and blowing some white smoke. So we're going to go ahead and change that out in the EGR valve. You don't have to pull the turbo pedestal or any of these oil lines or mess with that. The EGR should just slide straight out. It's kind of a booger, but you can definitely get it. So I'm doing this with one hand, so bear with me. And it's done, just like that. Save you a little bit of time. Just check your intake gaskets, make sure they're still kind of soft and have a little bit of a lip left on them. If that's the case, they are reusable. So put your new EGR in, lube up your O-ring. You can push it in with a pry bar, tighten everything down, and then just drop your intake back down. But that way you're not trying to fight bolts, trying to guide this son of a bitch on. It's ready to go. Thank you guys.